Hi, and welcome to your guide to the anti-smacking bill. Since its introduction, there have been many controversies with it, including people getting charged for clips around the ear, and neighbors calling the police over children having tantrums. Many people are confused over the law, so this guide is here to help clear up any issues that you have. We should probably start off by reviewing exactly why the law had to change. The old law stated, every parent of a child is justified in using force by way of correction towards the child, if the force used is reasonable in the circumstance. The term reasonable force is rather vague, however, and has allowed parents to get away with beating their children with weapons, such as the woman who is found not guilty for striking her son 3 to 4 times with a horsewhip and whacking him 6 times with a bamboo cane after he misbehaved. The main need for changing the law came after a special UN committee made some concluding observations on New Zealand child laws.
The committee is deeply concerned that despite a review of legislation, the state party has not amended Section 59 of the Crimes Act of 1961, which allows parents to use reasonable force against children.
So soon after this report was released, the voice behind the bill, Sue Bradford, introduced it. However, it wasn't until 27th of July 2005 that she got to read her bill to Parliament.
This is a chance for New Zealand to take a step into the future and rid ourselves of a law which legalises the smacking of children.
Sue Bradford proposed that Section 59 of the Crimes Act be repealed to prevent the excuse of reasonable force as a defense for hitting a child. Her proposed amendment was as follows. Every parent of a child is justified in using force if the forced use is reasonable in the circumstances and is for the purpose of A. Preventing harm to the child, such as B. Preventing the child from engaging in a criminal offense. C. Preventing the child from continuing disruptive behavior.
La 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 la.
And finally, performing daily parental tasks. Nothing in subsection 1 or in any rule of common law justifies the use of force for the purpose of correction. This means you can push a kid out of the way of a moving car, but you cannot discipline them for getting into that position. The proposed bill received a lot of publicity around the country, some good, but most people were opposed to the bill, including many politicians. So it wasn't until it received some tweeting that National and Labour finally agreed on the bill, having enough votes to pass into law. The alteration added a section to Sue Bradford's proposed bill, whereby police were given discretion not to prosecute parents in relation to an offence where the offence was considered to be so inconsequential that there was no public interest in proceeding with a prosecution. This was done to reassure parents they wouldn't be criminals for giving their children a little smack. Well, now that this law is in place, we are being told to use alternative methods to discipline our children. Such recommended ways include ignoring.
Ma'am, can I have this, ma'am? Ma'am.
Rewards.
Now that you've cleaned your room, you can have dessert.
Expressing disapproval. Tom, I don't like you hitting your sister.
Warning.
Cut that out, or you're going straight to your room.
And also timeout.
Tom, go sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
Whether we like it or not, the bill is here to stay, so adopting these techniques is now your best chance of staying out of jail and living together happily as a family.